or the coconut oatmeal by using all brown sugar, adding shredded coconut, and boosting the vanilla. And it has cinnamon. Hedgie, what do I have to do to get you to put that in our recipe section of our Discord? If you post your shredded coconut, all brown sugar, boosted vanilla, cinnamon, oatmeal, chocolate chip recipe to Discord, I'll make it on stream in your honor. And I'll put you on the Ven Hood shout out. I would like to try your version. I would very much like to try your version. That sounds way better than whatever I'm making right now. Okay, we have 2 more cookies we're gonna put on the side because we ran out of parchment, but we only have there's just a teeny tiny bit of batter left. Okay, so we're gonna make 2 jumbo cookies on the side, not on parchment, and then we'll just pray to the baking gods they turn out edible. Okay, computer, set cookie timer for 9 minutes, please.
Cookie time. Start
all right. How are we doing on time? What time is it? Oh shit, it's 1 a.m. I'm gonna do a short stream. I'm just gonna make some cookies. It's gonna be over quickly. Do I not know myself? Apparently not. I'm waiting on getting the report from the community pediatricians so that I can read that first. I'm also not sure how to go about getting a second opinion. I've got a meeting with the school on Tuesday, so I'm going to ask them about it. His teacher seemed a little really when I told her, so it looks like she'll be on our side with the second opinion happens. Yeah, I have no idea how stuff works in the UK, and I'm just me. I don't know shit. But just from our conversations that we've had in stream, I feel like your son and my son have very similar personalities. And, but I will say this, Jace also slipped through the cracks. So a lot of people did not think Jace was autistic because back in the day, he would have been diagnosed with Asperger's, which, whatever, high functioning, low functioning, those terms are not used anymore. But Lena got diagnosed within 30 minutes, no questions asked. You look at her, you're like, she is very obviously autistic, right? But there's a spectrum, that's why it's called autism spectrum disorder. And Jace is one of the ones who, if you don't really know kids on the spectrum, or if your child is very good at masking, my child is very good at masking his quirks. And so for many, many years, he fell through the cracks, he slipped by. People were like, oh, he's a little bit quirky, I don't think he's autistic. But once he officially went through all this shit and got diagnosed, now all of the people who work with him are like, oh yeah, he's like, the more you get to know him and you get through the cracks and you get through his masking, you realize like, no, he's just very good at hiding it, but he is definitely on the spectrum. I have a feeling, since they have so much in common, I'm rambling, I have a feeling Joe is similar. He falls through the cracks. It's easy to overlook. But I hope he gets all the services and whatever he needs, diagnosis or not. I hope he gets it. Nope, English is first language. Okay, well then your English is still way better than mine. Other green is for you, Kathy. Look up from here. Will do. Thank you so much, Hedgie. My native language is Malay, and I suck at that. Oh my god, that's funny. That's funny. Your native language you suck at? That's okay. My first language I ever learned was Korean, and I suck at Korean. Yeah. Granted, I lived in America the whole time, but apparently when I was a little Kathy, I was raised by my mom and my 할머니, my grandma. So I only spoke more or less Korean up until the age of 2.5 years old. I only spoke Korean. And then now I don't speak any Korean. Though I did download Duolingo today, and I'm going to start brushing up on my Korean. Partially because I've been watching K-dramas again. And watching the Korean dramas, like, wait, I actually know what they're saying. Like, not all the way through, not all the time, but I was like, a lot of little pieces, like, oh my god, I actually understood that. So I was like, I need to brush up on my Korean. The day where I can watch a Korean drama without needing subtitles will be a pretty cool day. But yeah, my Korean sucks, even though that was my first language, technically speaking. You can always play Sim and have all the kids. Oh my god, no. Oh god, that sounds overwhelming. I'll post a classic recipe on Discord. Thank you, Hedgie. I appreciate that. I told her Kathy loves My Little Pony. She just giggled. I do love My Little Pony. What's her favorite My Little Pony? Mine is obviously Pinkie Pie. I love Pinkie Pie. I think the reason why I like My Little Pony is because I like Pinkie Pie. I even have a shirt that says party time, and it's got Pinkie Pie blowing her party cannon. I don't know. So, anyone who doesn't know, the My Little Pony I'm talking about is My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. It's on Netflix. It's not your normal My Little Pony. It is very sassy. It's got great sense of humor. It's Amaya and I. So Amaya was in like 8th grade, and we were watching it together. We binge watched it together. It's really fucking funny. I love My Little Pony. The other ones I haven't really gone into, but that specific one, Amaya and I would snuggle in bed, and she was in fucking middle school, almost high school, and we would snuggle in bed and we'd binge watch that show. It was so funny. It's so cute. First I spoke American, then I learned English. That makes a lot of sense, Jean-Luc. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I feel a little bit embarrassed that as Americans, we don't even speak our own language properly. It's so bad. Also, I tried to help like Korean friends learn English, and they're talking about all the parts of speech, like, is this the past participle or whatever? I was like, I don't know. I just speak English. I don't know what all the parts of speech are. So it's really hard. Like, teaching someone English is so much harder than just speaking. Because if you're a native speaker, you say whatever. But when you need to break it down, like, grammatically and all the parts of speech and trying to teach it, it's like, why? So one time I was talking with someone Korean, and I was trying to help them learn English, and they're like, so why do you say blah 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 instead of blah 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 blah? It's a very technical question. I was like, I have no fucking idea. Like,